Hello, how are you guys doing? I hope that you guys are having a great Wednesday, afternoon, or evening, perhaps even Thursday morning, wherever you are located in the world. Um, I am at Martin Luther King Park in Knoxville, Tennessee. I think that's what it's called. Morningside Park, really. But it's off of MLK. Some people call it the MLK Park. Um, Look at this. I never knew all of this existed back here, y'all. They're doing something. I guess they're expanding it and making a stadium over there or whatever. It's a little amphitheater. There's never anything here. And if there is, we don't know about it. And this is supposed to be a park for us. But I haven't seen, I'm the only one that look like me out here. And there's only like 4 of us out here. And this is what it is. And I don't know how long it's been like this. I don't even know how long it's been here. But it's very beautiful, very serene. It's very cool. Got a track. And I'm just, I was sitting here thinking, and I'm like, you hear a lot of us talk about the white folks gentrifying all of the black neighborhoods. They're buying out all the black houses in all the black neighborhoods. Okay. My question is where y'all at? Where we at? Oh, where we at? I went and drove around the neighborhoods that surrounds this park, and guess what? True to form, there is true gentrification going on. Here's my question to you, okay? And I don't know if you guys can hear me, but what are you doing with the properties? What are you doing with this park? Look at this park. This park has so much potential, and it's so gorgeous. They have the little things, and I'm going to film the people to protect their privacy. I guess they're extending it, a track or whatever, and this is just it's just beautiful. It's serene. It's calm. It's cool. And this park has been here for years. Yet 2-3 years ago, after George Floyd, when they were having the so-called Black Lives Matters, whatevers and rallies, whatever, they didn't have them here. They had them in the mixed neighborhoods here in Knoxville. So where we at? What are we doing with the properties? I know of one former African American homeowner, beautiful home here on the south side, or rather the east side they call it. Beautiful home. And I was interested, y'all. I was interested in purchasing this house. I really was. And I was, talking with someone else and saying, hey, we can get that property. We need to do A, B, C, D, E. Melanated person like myself. And they didn't want to budge. They kept finding excuses as to why they couldn't do it. That's when I was wanting to, be a homeowner here in Knoxville and believing in my people, right? But just like a lot of us do, we are presented with opportunities and we just let them slide on by. So, my question, again, I pose to you, my brothers and my sisters. Yeah, there's gentrification going on, and we can't get mad at them. Anybody that's looking to diversify their investment opportunities, build wealth, whatever, you're going to invest, right? And you can't be afraid. Okay, if you're ignorant and you don't know how it works, you don't know how to invest, then you do your due diligence and your research and educate yourself about how to do these things, right? But you don't let fear stop you, right? So again, we want to talk about gentrification. This whole neighborhood is going to be gentrified. I give it another 2 or 3 years. You can't see it from up here. And we're going to go up there pretty soon. But this is a spacious, beautiful park. There's a statue of Alex Haley right up the hill. Right across the street, there's the Beck Cultural Museum, which I did visit a few years ago. And I was so impressed with the rich African American heritage that rests in Knoxville. So I just don't understand the complacency of my African brothers, African American, if you want to call it that, brothers and sisters here in Knoxville. It's like they're being silenced one way or another. And it's so sad to me. Like the black voice in Knoxville is being silenced. The only black voice that's not being silenced is that in the church. And you know, in the church, they've been bought by the political leaders, by the Freemason leaders here in Knoxville. It's really sad. It's very, very sad. It's very, very sad. I'm at the top. It's very, very calm and peaceful here. I promise you, I've been in Knoxville for 10 years, and I have not ever known that all of this existed. This little girl taking her graduation pictures with Alex Haley's thing in the back post. So sweet and beautiful. Congratulations.
She said thank you. She talked to Shy.
I didn't know all this existed. I've been here 10 years.
Oh, yeah.
You guys see that? Now, yeah, Alex Haley was a Freemason. But it's nice nonetheless. The Haley Heritage Square. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I want to show you guys something else too. That's Haley Heritage Square. But look at this. That just caught my attention. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see that. Gold contributors, Tennessee Valley Authority, Knoxville News Sentinel, and Nathan Rothschild. Silver contributors, Johnson and Galen Incorporated, Printing Edge, Custom Marble and Design. This community playground was built in honor of Kimberly-Clark Corporation on their 125th anniversary. The playground was designed by the children of the Morningside community, built by hundreds of local volunteers, and provides an imaginative place for children to play. Find the good and praise it. A quote by Alex Haley. And this is the park that none of our children play in. I don't know why. This is a nice park. A park I didn't know existed, y'all. I'm ashamed, but look at this. Uh-oh. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? African American Appalachian Arts Incorporated. Knoxville City Parks and Rec Department. Pride Unity Community. Why does that look like a Freemasonry sign? Anywho. Yeah, I guess Knoxville has its part in all of that foolery. Yeah. But, anywho, to get back to what I was saying. See the stairs? It's really nice, ain't it? Yeah. If y'all don't want them to have this, then you need to step up and come and get it. But to get back to the person who owned the home, it was a beautiful property, and he let it go. Pretty much let it be abandoned. It was taken over by crackheads, and it's just real sad. And that's what happens in this community. But let the white man come and offer them some money. Could be the same amount. But we've been so conditioned not to trust one another and not to do business with one another that they'd rather sell to the white man instead of selling to us. And then everybody will inquire about gentrification. You're helping the gentrification. You let your properties, see, let me tell you something. What I've noticed about Knoxville. Y'all not gonna like me, but hey, I pay taxes here. I've lived here for 10 years. I can say a few things that I've noticed. White people here can own a whole street of properties, not take care of it, don't sell it, don't rent it out, just let it dilapidate and bring down property values and all kinds of good stuff. Draw animals, crime, whatever. You know what abandoned homes bring to a community. If it is a white person in Knoxville that owns a dilapidated property, the city will not come after them. The city won't fine them. The city won't do them nothing. But let it be a black person. Ask me how I know. It's just amazing. Anywho, yeah. So we can't cry about gentrification and this and that and the other and the third. And none of us that's stepping up to the plate and trying to make things better. And then somebody try to tell you, this is what needs to be done to make it better. If you don't dance to the white man music, no, you sound racist. Black people can't be racist. People with melanin in their skin cannot be racist. Okay? I'm just telling you the truth. Hey, it smells musty in my car. Don't ask me why. I carry all kind of people in this car. People that smell like weed. People that smell like they haven't taken a bath. But they're still my customers, and I still have to smile and treat them like royalty, right? Then anywho, I don't want to hear about gentrification no more, y'all. Y'all done had this here, and nobody, y'all have a place where you can have concerts. You can have church down here. It's right smack dab in the middle of the, and you haven't done anything with this, but let it fall apart. You haven't had no events here. Every time you want to have an event, you want to have it on the slick somewhere where the white man gonna be like, oh, we're so glad you came here. Because now we feel like we're important and special. Come on. The park next to my house, is nowhere near as pristine as this. Even though it's been neglected and abandoned and y'all don't use this area and this park. I mean, I'm glad this sister is taking her graduation pictures out here. It's a great backdrop. But I don't, well, you're not back there, so how do you know? Because the events I do hear about, they're never back here. They're never back here. Why is that? I don't understand. And if I ask somebody from Knoxville, they get an attitude with me. Like, you're an outsider. You don't have any right to ask any questions. Just be quiet and put up with it. Ooh, girl, it's so funny. People are so funny here. They're so funny. They're hilarious. You hear? I'm not angry at Billy. I'm just making some observations as I have a right to. I've invested 10 years of my life here. And guess what? I'm just amazed that this park has been here. And, you know, all this stuff that was supposed to be going down towards the so-called Black Lives Matter movement and what have you. And nobody ever used this property. Nobody ever used this park for anything. Now, maybe when they first built it, they was all excited about it because, hey, we got a museum going back here for Alex Haley with his Freemason self. Thank you, Mr. Rothschild. Yeah, I said his name. I'm not bleeping out his name either. Yes, indeed. If you really are serious about your neighborhood's not being gentrified, what are you doing? What are you doing with what you have, Knoxville? Do you even know what you have? Do you know what you got? Do you appreciate what you got? Then act like it. Take care of it. Protect it. Preserve it. Honor it. Even if it make them folks uncomfortable. So what? So what? This is yours. This is your neighborhood. This is your community. It's your heritage. It's our heritage. Be proud of it. Huh? We have to stop seeing color. The Most High created color. You created race. The Most High created color. So, yes, we're supposed to see color because the Most High gave us eyes to see. And He created the colors. He created the greenery. Huh? Look at that. Look. He created all of this. So we're supposed to see green. You see this? You're supposed to see brown. Melanin. You're supposed to see that. You see this hat? Too black. Too strong. You're supposed to see black. The Most High created colors. You created race. And you formed everything in this country based upon it. On race. Not color, but race. So you can't just say, oh, I don't want it to be about race anymore. You got some work to do then. You got some work to do, babies. You got some voting to do. You got to get rid of some laws. Jim Crow. Got to go. You got to get rid of some institutions, prison, police. You got some work to do. If you want to get rid of racism, if you're serious. And you have to tell the people who you say you elect and put in office that this is what you want. And if they don't do that, then they got to go. Otherwise, you're going to continue to lose. Not just properties, homes, parks, landmarks, churches. How much longer is it going to be before they close down back? That woman don't get nobody coming up in there that talking about. And the white folks gonna get tired of hearing about race, the very race thing that their forefathers created. You're gonna get tired of trying to fight for your rights. Fight for your neighborhoods and your homes, your heritage, your history, your rights, your human rights. You're gonna get tired. And everybody, oh, we're just gonna get rid of race. It's not up to us to get rid of race. It's up to y'all. Racism. Yeah. My people, it's time to stand up and do something. Y'all have something beautiful, beautiful, beautiful heritage, and you're just letting it waste and go to waste. And you letting them take it from you. You letting them steal it from you. We're just like a mini Africa where they pillage everything from us. How long are you going to continue to allow them to do that? I gotta go. You guys be blessed. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach.